Welcome in to Rio Tinto Stadium and the 4A Girls Soccer Final. Between the top two seeds in the 4A tournament, the number one seeded Crimson Cliffs Mustangs taking on the number two seeded Mountain Crest Mustangs. Thank you for joining us, everyone. My name is Dane Stewart. Have a fun matchup for you today between two teams that are very similar. Crimson Cliffs 17-2 overall, Mountain Crest 16-2 overall. Both these two teams region champions. They both had great play from their keeps this season. As Mountain Crest, Dakota Anderson, the starting keep today, 7 shutouts on the year for her. For Crimson Cliffs, it's the senior Ellie Nielsen, has 5 shutouts on the year. These two teams had very similar paths to get here. First round buys, had second round kind of one-sided games, and then both went to shootout in the semifinals to get here. There are a lot of similarities. We'll unpack a lot of that as the game goes on. Crimson Cliffs leading scorer for them is the senior Jansen Lucy. 18 goals for her on the season, 4 assists. She has been the leading scorer for the Mustangs, but it was the senior Alexandra Blanchard who hit the game-winning PK to lift the number one seeded Crimson Cliffs Mustangs to this final. Meanwhile, for Mountain Crest, in the ever so difficult Region 11, you talk about Green Canyon, Ridgeline, Skyview. There were a lot of really tough teams in that region. I don't mean to undersell Region 10, but we saw Region 11 a couple times. It was a competitive, tough region. But you look at this Mountain Crest team, Coach Hyatt, a couple leading scorers for them as well. Obviously, Bailey Baldwin, the senior, how about 15 goals and 15 assists? Very balanced. And then Hadley Barrera with 13 goals and 8 assists. The top-end goal scorers, a little bit more of those for Mountain Crest than for Crimson Cliffs, but that doesn't mean that they can't both score the ball. As our 4A final ready to get underway. Are you ready for some soccer? As first half, getting ready to start here. Crimson Cliffs in the the home red uniforms, and Mountain Crest in the white, navy, and orange. Well, I'll let you know the official time being kept on the board here at Rio Tinto Stadium. We will do our best to keep our clock in sync with that clock. We might have stoppages here and there, early starts here and there, but we will make that as true as we can. As shadows overcoming most of the field here at Rio Tinto Stadium. Been a good day of finals. And hoping to cap one off as here's a ball ahead and trouble as that was Hadley Barrera. We talked about her in the open, the freshman. Nearly had an opportunity for goal 14. But that Crimson Cliffs defense in place to push that ball away. Mountain Crest here trying to settle. We talked about the two semis. Crimson Cliffs took on Skyview, and 3 of the semifinalists coming out of Region 11. It's only a 2-region classification, but nonetheless speaks to how good that region was. And again, we talked about the game winner from Blanchard to lift Crimson Cliffs in that one. But it was a 1-1 draw at the end of double overtime. End of regulation as well, obviously. Mountain Crest Ridgeline, neither of them scored in the third matchup of the year between those two rivals, and a 6-5 PK lift in 8 rounds to bring the Mountain Crest Mustangs here. We'll do our best to not refer to wild horses for you, as they both share the same mascot here in Crimson Cliffs and Mountain Crest. That ball was sent through. Crimson Cliffs here will put this in play with their keeper, Ellie Nielsen. Going to come over with Fielding. Fielding trying to work this up through Young. Good challenge there by Baldwin, trying to keep the pressure on for the Mustangs of Mountain Crest. I just did it. Man, I'm sorry. A call there, And Crimson Cliffs will put this in play. This ball played ahead into space. Mountain Crest there to send it back up. That was Blanchard who hit that game-winning PK. I believe her first touch is Baldwin again trying to challenge here against Cardenas. Here's Lucy playing the ball ahead. And that's sent out by this Mountain Crest defense. Throw in coming for Crimson Cliffs. By the way, I don't know who all's keeping track out there. Did the 3A semis last night. In those semis, seeds 1, 2, 3, and 4. And in the 4A semis, seeds 1, 2, 3, and 4. And in the 1 and 2 advancing here in 4A. So for those who maybe disagree with the RPI, certainly not a bad year in 3A and 4A to justify that. And have been a lot of good things come as a result of that, including more participation in postseasons and whatnot. But another throw in here for Crimson Cliffs coming up. They'll look for support here. Pressure coming there from Coggins and maybe force that to be played a little quicker than originally desired. Crimson Cliffs was almost able to get back on that, as this is an end-to-end run here from Barrera, finally able to get that to Zillis, and now a chance to send the ball ahead for Baldwin. That cut off. A nice job there by Crimson Cliffs. It was fielding. We've talked about her a couple times today in the midfield as that ball sent out. Crimson Cliffs to throw. Blue sends that on that back line, and a foul there. This is the first of two matchups today between Crimson Cliffs and Mountain Crest, squaring off in the first round of the 4A football playoffs. That game's set to kick after, well, probably sometime in the second half of this game. I think it's a 6 p.m. kick. This ball sent ahead. Fielding won't be able to get, hey, nice challenge there by Fielding, staying with it, able to win that ball back. Here's Young. As that played out. Young again. This ball through, scooped up there by Dakota Anderson. Mountain Crest last won a state championship in 1998. Trying to get back to the top of the mountain. Dare say it's Crest. Meanwhile, Crimson Cliffs looking for their first state championship. Played wide here. And the flag up here, that ball couldn't be kept in. Sent ahead. Cardenas there, but a hard charge coming from Bailey Baldwin, and she'll find it here. Nice play through there, but the help by Fielding sends it out. Here's Hinton. Sophonia able to come away with it. Ritchie able to find Zillis. Zillis trying to work around Blanchard. Gets it back, going to try the long strike. That angled and caught out of the air. Ellie Nielsen up to the task on the first real good shot of the contest coming from the Mountain Crest Mustangs. That off the side of the foot of Siphonia. Blanchard. That ball well ahead of her teammate Kate Young. Mountain Crest having to take a few long strides there. Just couldn't quite bring that in to put together a run as that last touched by Crimson Cliffs. This ball trickling back, and Crimson Cliffs able to jump on that. I was surprised Mountain Crest wasn't more aggressive there to come up to it. They're able to get the stop and send that ball out momentarily. Here's Cardenas. Plays back with Fielding. Fielding looking ahead, and that shut down by, I think, Brittany Egbert from Mountain Crest. Played back out, but away from the direction of the original throw. It will be Mountain Crest here. In our 10th minute, opportunity for Young potentially bringing that to the middle. Nice job shutting that down by Barrera. Was that deflected? Tracked down by Hinton. Being tracked by Zillis. Well, in that time, you could see Bentley Barrera really selling out to try to play that ball back, but Crimson Cliffs still on it here. Looking for some support, drop it back. Being closed down on quickly. This play onside. Lucy to the middle and sent out of the box there on the defense of Ritchie. Cardenas, space. Ooh, tried to play a ball ahead. There was a run through the box there for Lucy. Nice job by that Mountain Crest defense. I'll tell you what, I mean, right now, Crimson Cliffs have been putting some pressure on here. That ball chipped up. Cardenas to Fielding. That one overtaken by Barrera. Hadley playing ahead, trying to dial one up for Baldwin, but that 5 yards in front. And now the whistle will come back and we'll create a kick here for Mountain Crest. A kick taken by Egbert into the box, off the bounce and wide of the frame. Crimson Cliffs looking to send one up. Intercepted by Ritchie. Plays to Baldwin. Good challenge there by Plew. Crimson Cliffs trying to work it out here. Zillis back on it here for Mountain Crest. Recovered there by Gibb. In play here for Crimson. Play to the middle. Chipped up. Coming out and gathering is Anderson. Not a bad opportunity. Again, trying to get Lucy into some space. Played up for Jansen. And that ball headed out. Throw in here for Crimson Cliffs. Headed into the box, and Anderson has it. Lucy sending ahead again. 7 yards in front of the run there by Young. Crimson Cliffs continue to put pressure on. Can argue Mountain Crest has had the best shot, but possession and has been in favor of Crimson Cliffs in this first half, as they'll have the throw in here. We'll have substitutions coming on here for Crimson Cliffs. Bell Meadows, the senior, coming on for Mountain Crest. Addison Siphonia. Siphonia, one of the top scorers for the Mustangs. 10 goals on the season. Meanwhile, Bell, 4 goals. As that headed out. Last touch, though, by Crimson Cliffs. That ball got past Siphonia. Stepping up, here's Blanchard. Still with it, Blanchard looking for service. That cross, top of the box. And there defensively, Siphonia to get it out. Crimson Cliff still with it. Trying to get a shot there, deflected, and will head to the corner. It was Paisley Hinton to keep that pressure on here for Crimson Cliffs and earn the first corner of the match. It will be Blanchard to take this for Crimson Cliffs. Looking backside, over the head, and cleared out. Park throws this all the way back to Nielsen. The throw in, intended for Lucy, is that's sent out. Mountain Crest here awarded the throw in. Have a substitution for the visitors. Madison Fenton coming on here for Mountain Crest. Riley Baldwin heading off. A pass broken up by that Crimson Cliffs defense. Followed by Ritchie and deflected out by Crimson. Barrera trying to work around. Nice job shutting that down by Palmer. Kenzie Palmer, the junior for Crimson Cliffs, able to take away that edge and help win the Crimson Cliffs throw-in. That ball out of play. And the whistle there will draw a kick here for Mountain Crest. Low kick sent out immediately by Cardenas into the Mountain Crest bench. And headed up and out. That one left. Oh, a shot coming, deflected. Doesn't make its way through. The follow right back in the box. Leaves this. Barrera just misses wide. It was the work of Bailey Baldwin to help set that up. But a really nice job by that Crimson Cliffs defense to not allow her a shot twice, as Barrera on the one-timer ends up missing the frame. Blanchard. Looking for Lucy up the line. Mustangs there to play that out. I think it might have been Callie Jones. Hard to see that number. Might have been Egbert, 29. Mountain Crest with a potential counter, going to try near side. Fenton tracking this ball down for Mountain Crest, trying to work around Cardenas. And how about the closing speed there of Cardenas? Able to force that ball to come off the foot quickly by Fenton. It will be a Crimson Cliffs kick to come. More substitutions here on both sides. I think Allie Myers coming on for Mountain Crest. Sadie's Crystal coming on for Mountain Crest. One sub for Crimson Cliffs. Haven't been able to see that number yet. Last touch there by Lucy. It's Ella DeCorver is the sub for Crimson Cliffs. That ball ended up trickling through, chipped ahead. DeCorver racing back here for Crimson and beating around the edge there. That ball I thought went out. Yes, it did. And we'll head to the corner here with Mountain Crest. Good work there by Sadie's Crystal. Utilizing that speed, not giving up on the play. Second corner of the match for Mountain Crest. This ball curling into the box. And that sent wide and then out. Right back to the kicker of the corner. A low ball here. Gathered by Plu, and that played wide. We'll have a throw in. Deflected out again. My apologies. Have a corner. Missed that one. And ball finding a way through before escaping the box off the foot of Jaden Nelson. Dropped back here to Raleigh Barrera. And that pass long off the foot of Myers, as we'll have a Crimson Cliffs substitution. Past the midway point here. As Alexandra Blanchard looking like she will come off. And coming back on here will be the senior Kate Young. This is a young Crimson Cliffs program. School in just its fourth year of existence. Getting to a state final. Impressive job by Coach Esplin. This was a team that had big hopes in 21. Being able to live up to that is Mountain Crest looking for a run up the line, but that's going to be too far beyond Fenton. Will trickle through and out. In play from Nelson. Young. No call there from our center. As this ball rolling through, Crystal trying to get down there for Mountain Crest. DeCorver plays it wide. Nice play there by McBride, trying to stay with it. The center. And that shouldered out. A roller there that doesn't get past Nelson. Mountain Crest trying to keep the pressure on. Wanted to come back that time to Hadley. Crimson Cliffs in the way. DeCorver here. Looking ahead on a ball intended for Bell Meadows. Mountain Crest defense will play this out. In our 25th minute, and no score in this 4A final. Flag up. Lucy off on the play. About midfield. Sent up. Oh, and the flag up here again. Ritchie. This headed up. Cardenas there. Plays it out. Safonia. Here's Myers. Myers, top of the box, trying to center. Hadley staying on it. Hadley going to try the shot, and that taken care of by Nielsen. Hadley trying to send it back up. And that ball won from behind by Addison Safonia. Hadley playing wide, deflected out by Hinton. That ball still in play. Finds its way to Hadley. Tried to center one up. Cardenas was there for the header. Now Young trying to get here for Crimson Cliffs. Good recovery there by Safonia. Summer Safonia. It will help kind of lean her off the ball there. This one nearly given away. Nielsen having to race back. As this down into the corner won't be saved, and it'll be a kick coming up here for Crimson Cliffs. Substitutions, both sides coming on here. Zillis coming back on for Mountain Crest, as will Bailey Baldwin. Meanwhile, for Crimson Cliffs, I believe it's Emily Gibb coming on. Zillis with it, plays up for Hadley. Nice job there by Paisley Hinton of Crimson Cliffs. Now Young trying to get to this ball. Young on a bit of a run, trying to work her way around Barrera. Young does. Young has a trailer. Young tried to get a shot and couldn't get around it as that is left shy of the post. Dakota Anderson in play, settled by Zillis. The ball will trickle through into the box. Dakota ready for it. Hinton. Hadley. As this ball sent up by Barrera. Crimson Cliffs, Cardenas. Pass disrupted, but Crimson Cliffs able to keep it here. And the foul there, coming on the challenge from behind by Fenton. Blue will take this kick for Crimson Cliffs. Headed up, but wide, out of play. In our 30th minute. Tried to send it back, but off target, pushed it out. Crimson Cliffs substitution will be Riley Mitchell coming on here for Kate Young. Gibb to throw in here. That one ricochets toward the sideline. Mitchell here will throw in. And sent out. Cardenas trying to keep the ball down here for Crimson Cliffs. Mitchell sending ahead. Gibb to center, and Anderson comes out to gather. That was Lucy making the run through the middle. Good opportunity there for Crimson Cliffs that is snuffed out by the senior keep, Dakota Anderson. That ball out. McBride sends up. Baldwin still with it. Try to get a lead for Zillis. Crimson Cliffs. The defense ready for it. This time, that ball escorted out. Hinton tried to play that on the edge to Grace Wade. Taken away momentarily there by Mountain Crest as Crimson Cliffs back on it. That deflected out. Cardenas to throw in. Cardenas little sidestep. Finding Gibb. Trying to get one ahead there for Mitchell. Broken up by Mountain Crest and sent up for Baldwin. Baldwin staying with it. Has a run on the other side. Baldwin cut to the middle. Bailey Baldwin, the shot. Oh, missed it wide of the post. Deflected by Crimson Cliffs. And Mountain Crest will have the corner. Want to apologize. I think I've called Grace Wade Ella DeCorver once or twice. Looking at the wrong roster there. My apologies to Grace, her family on that. We'll get that right from here on. A substitution for Mountain Crest coming on will be Lexi Coggins. This corner batted out. Ellie Nielsen able to fight that off. Mountain Crest still with it here, midfield. Looking up for Ritchie. Ritchie with it. Oh, what a nice takeaway there by Bell Meadows. Barrera. Tried to get that over to Zillis. Broken up by Crimson Cliffs. It'll be a Mountain Crest throw-in. In the 35th minute. Still looking for our first score. Baldwin tried to play to the middle. Ooh. A foul there on the high challenge. Crimson Cliffs will put this in play. Mountain Crest student section just got the opposing keep, Ellie Nielsen, to give him a wave. Here's Lucy. Lucy bringing it top of the box. Lucy looking for some room. And nice job there by Egbert. Able to play that out. It'll be a corner coming up for Crimson Cliffs. Substitutions for Crimson Cliffs. Taylor Fielding coming on. I have one more substitution. We'll try to get that name for you. It was Alexandra Blanchard. Is this corner going to be sent back out? Try for service again, backside, and that is out of play. Crimson Cliffs will have the throw in here. Big charge coming up there by Egbert, able to work that ball out. Nutmeg there by Emily Gibb. Draws some cheer from the Crimson Cliff faithful. Trying to center one up. Sent out of the box. As Hinton trying to settle this for Crimson Cliffs. Good challenge there on the aggressive play by Zillis. Has it with her again. Looking to Hadley, who has some time here. Pushing the ball up the field. Sadie's Crystal trying to get there. Big run coming back by Sam Park to help navigate a goal kick coming up here for Crimson Cliffs. Wind blowing pretty steady here, right to left on your screen. That bodied back down by Siphonia. Here's Baldwin, man on. Baldwin with some space. Baldwin top of the box, going to take a shot. And that handled by Nielsen. Hinton tried to play this wide for Fielding, was just a yard beyond her. Will drift out. That over the head of Baldwin. It's Blanchard. Sends it high. A whistle there on the challenge. Crimson Cliffs will put this in play. As we're in the final 2 minutes of this opening half, Cardenas coming near side with Gibb. They've got to run up the line. Connecting here, play onside. Mitchell defended well, staying with it. Mitchell still has it. And that ball, she couldn't get it to curl as it sails through harmlessly for this Mountain Crest defense. Substitution for the Mustangs coming on here as we are approaching the 40th minute of play. Cardenas plays back up with Gibb. Gibb looking for Blanchard. Blanchard has help in the middle. Oh, sent over the crossbar by Lucy. The best opportunity, maybe second best opportunity. That's top two by Crimson Cliffs coming in the last minute of this first half. And Lucy just couldn't get that down. That ball kind of caught, a little low for a header, a little high for the shoulder, and just couldn't get that leveled off as that last touch by Mountain Crest. As we're in our final 20 seconds here of this half. Got to hurry here for Crimson Cliffs. Throwing into Hinton. This ball, Anderson has it. And with that, the first half will come to a conclusion. For a final, Mustangs going back and forth, still waiting for the first score. Tied at zeros at the break. You're watching the 4A final only on KSLSports.com. Welcome back, Rio Tinto Stadium. Start of the second half, no score in our 4A final. Crimson Cliffs, Mountain Crest. Mountain Crest had 2 or 3 real good opportunities in that first half. Crimson Cliffs had, I think, 2. Lucy had 1 in that final minute that just missed high over the crossbar. As coming out of the locker room, see what these two sides elect to do here. We talked about the evenness of these two teams over the course of the year and what they've seen in the state tournament. Thought this would be one of our better matchups of the day. It's lived up to that here in the first half. As Nielsen here will put this in play for Crimson Cliffs. That last touch by Hadley. Lucy trying to get there, shielded off, and then that was just a step in front of Crimson Cliffs as Barrera was able to play that out. Touch back for Park. Working here through Blanchard. Now with Plew. Nelson, far side. Being hounded there, and Mount Crest able to win it. They were trying to get one up for Baldwin. Look at Lucy coming all the way over from the middle, trying to help force the corner, and she does. So a corner kick coming up here for Crimson Cliffs. Into the box, headed out immediately by Siphonia. Regathered, retried. Looked like Nelson was trying to bring that down to get a shot away. Mountain Crest able to break it up. Numbers, oh boy, they tried to get one ahead for Baldwin. She's in an offside position here, but letting that ball get ahead of her. And the call here, it's going to be a kick coming up here for Crimson Cliffs. Mountain Crest fans thought maybe there was a hand involved in the play and couldn't quite tell if it was touched prior to going out or not. Our center, tell you what, our center today has been very decisive. And for me, that helps instill confidence. It's been very quick to call overly physical plays, lines, and she was there as well. Blanchard is trying to place one up the line. That's sent out by Mountain Crest. Gibb back on it for Crimson Cliffs. Playing to Young. Young trying to keep it here. Young still has it. Has help wide. Pushes there to Fielding. Fielding couldn't square it up. Trying to work around traffic there was Coggins. Hadley with it. Baldwin trying to push this back line up. Oh, Good play coming back there for Crimson Cliffs by Paisley Hinton. Able to just sneak around Hadley there, win that back. Not pushed ahead, but Nielsen able to come out, collect it. Mountain Crest sending the ball ahead, looking for Coggins. Coggins sends one towards the net. Nielsen able to track it the entire way. Cardenas gets it back here. Baldwin for Mountain Crest. Has help on the wing. As runs in the middle, pushes this outside. And that played out for the throw-in by Plough. Getting this back to Bentley. Bentley Barrera. And that pass off the mark as Baldwin won't be able to track that down. That was Riley Baldwin. Bailey was trying to connect up with Hadley. And that's Crimson Cliffs instead. Here's Lucy. Lucy. That ball came off just a little long. Allowed Egbert to send back to her keep, but Crimson Cliffs still with it here. Gibb trying to get up on that. Played out by Barrera. Chipped backside and scooped up. Anderson. Baldwin has help on the outside with Coggins. Baldwin turning the middle. Baldwin in the box. Baldwin a shot, a roller. And the post is covered there by Nielsen. She must be a hockey fan. See how she hugged the post there? That was... It is transition season. Ice is starting to form in the northern parts of the continent. Hence, sticks and pucks coming out. That's sent into the bench area. Substitution for Mountain Crest, Addison Safonia coming on here. That brought down by Plough. As in our 50th minute now. Here's Kate Young. Barrera. There defensively. Mountain Crest trying to play a ball ahead here. And Crimson will just play that ball wide after it looked like, I don't know if there was a miscommunication or just the spacing there made that play tough. Mountain Crest with it here. Addison Safonia trying to work around. And that's going to be gathered by Nielsen. Throw in. Awarded to Crimson Cliffs. Looking ahead here. Nice challenge by Barrera. Boy, she's just been really aggressive today for Mountain Crest. They've needed it. She's had some good stops. Sent in the air. Young trying to get there for Crimson Cliffs. A hard shoulder there. And the call here going to be on Kate Young. Midfield. Here's Crimson Cliffs. Sending the ball ahead. That gathered by Anderson. Space quickly evaporating here. Played up for Coggins. Coggins trying to work around the edge here. Coggins looking to center. And that ball shielded, allowing Nielsen to come gather it. That ricocheting, pushed up for Young. Foot race here, Young and Safonia. Young gets to it. Safonia wins it, plays it out. Bailey dropped it, then the ball sent down the line and out of play. Substitution for Crimson Cliffs. Bell Meadows coming back on here. Gibb pushing that ball up, this in the air. Ritchie sending ahead. Ankle deflected, and Crimson will have the throw in. More substitutions for Crimson Cliffs. Looks like Young will catch a rest. Riley Mitchell was the Crimson Cliff player to come on here, or at that last whistle, I should say. Substitution for Mountain Crest is hard to see that number. DeCorver coming on for Mountain Crest. Challenge there, Barrera. And the challenge there. Got there just a bit late. Be a kick coming up here for Crimson Cliffs. Plew at midfield. In the 55th minute. Still scoreless here in this 4A final. Pushed wide. Gibb tracking this down. And Barrera able to send it up. That one brought down by Park, as it was Coggins who was looking to make a long run down the middle. Last touch by Mountain Crest. Cardenas nearly lost that, still on it here. Crimson able to play it back up. Mountain Crest here not done with the opportunity. Hadley tried to push that wide, staying with it here. Barrera, a shot. Oh, and a save made by Nielsen. That might have hit the post, but Nielsen playing it well and deflects that out. We'll head to the corner here with Mountain Crest. Bentley Barrera will take this corner. Hadley is marked, gets it back to Bentley. Bentley through, looking for Hadley here. This Crimson Cliffs defense, they've been locked in as a shot here and caught out of the air by Nielsen. Crimson Cliffs really doing a pretty good job clogging things up here when Mount Crest is on the possession. But right now it's Crimson Cliffs on the possession. Big run coming here. That was deflected and will find its way to Lucy. Here's Jansen. Jansen looking for a seam somewhere. And that knocked away. Crafty defense put on there by Egbert. It's Crimson Cliffs. Cardenas trying to meet the challenge. That one poked away by Zillis. And deflected there by Hinton as Hadley was trying to send one ahead. Bentley to Hadley. Hadley looking up. Coggins trying to get there, beat to it by Park. And Park will push it wide. This ball's in play. We have a Crimson player who's down right now. And we're going to get a stoppage here now to check. It's Hinton. She's going to head off here. Hope that she's okay. It was kind of away from the play. It was hard to see if something happened there. Good to see she's able to jog off. But again, hope she's okay. She's been good for Crimson Cliffs today as they'll take a look at her over on the sideline. Looks to be maybe her arm that they're looking at. Put this back in play here. Sophonia We've got a whistle here. '60th minute coming to a close. And we actually, I apologize, just noticed we had a stoppage here, so we're going to stop our clock and let the game clock catch up. As the game clock right now at 19:45, so give us just a few seconds. We'll get that trued up. This ball sent ahead, Sam Park there for Crimson. We'll play it out. Coggins trying to get there. Park back defensively again. We'll watch that ball roll through. Clock back synchronized for you. Appreciate your patience with us. Zillis trying to keep that ball down here for Mountain Crest. Fielding, racing back. We'll play that out for a throw-in. Substitution for Crimson Cliffs. As Nelson heading off here, and coming on is Cameron Brown. Now a Mountain Crest substitution. Sadie's Crystal coming back. Headed back up by Hadley. Looking ahead for Zillis. Zillis, top of the box, trying to get a shot. Oh, and a diving save made by Nielsen. Tell you, she's earning her varsity letter here today. She has been stout, and Mountain Crest has tried to go wide. They've tried to aim for the post, and she's been all over it. Keeping us scoreless here as we've got a corner again for Mountain Crest. In the box, that headed out. Lucy trying to turn it. We'll just send that ball ahead, allow Crimson to reset here. Anderson. That off the side of the foot, rolls to Crimson. This play onside, Lucy! Oh, the ball is loose and it's kept out. Lucy had the opportunity. Anderson comes out to make the save. Dakota still down here for Mountain Crest. But how about Bentley Barrera? Recognized her keeper was out, had to protect the line and did so. It'll be a throw-in for Crimson, but right now the question is around Dakota Anderson. She's okay. Official gave a look back like, we're good. We've seen Nielsen make some big saves for Crimson Cliffs. That's probably the most impressive one from Anderson today. As the leading scorer for Crimson was behind the defense and had her bearing down. And now we have an extra conversation going on here. Not certain the justification or purpose of. Maybe just keep, trying to allow a little extra time here. Oh, looks like we will get a sub, actually. This may be a similar situation where Clock is stopped, and player has to head off, and it will be Jade Harris coming on here. Would imagine this would be a short-term sub, but we will see whether that's the case or not. Mountain Crest, and indeed Anderson heading to the center line to come back in. Mountain Crest, meanwhile, boy, looked like they were wanting a quick counter opportunity. Still staying on it, and there's the whistle there. Oh, and that one going to draw a yellow. This game has been physical, and understand that emotions can escalate, and that's one where emotion just gets the better of. The substitution, Anderson coming back on here in net for Mountain Crest, and Emily Gibb coming back on for Crimson Cliffs. Top of the box, headed up. Bouncer, gathered. That broken up. It was intended for Mitchell. Baldwin making a run through the middle. Here comes Bailey. One-on-one with Nielsen. Bailey off the post. Hit the post with the shot. That is a tribute to one of the best to ever do it, just so you know. A breakaway for the leading scorer of Mountain Crest, and Bailey Baldwin finds iron. Meanwhile, a kick here for the Mountain Crest Mustangs and caught out of the air by Nielsen. Oh, that one bounced through. Lucy now with an opportunity. Top of the box, Jansen, and gathered off the ground by Anderson. Top scores, one-on-one, and the Keeps continue to stand tall. Nielsen. Gonna slow things down here a little bit. You can see some tired players out there. This one finds Bailey. Bailey in the box. Bailey this time missed wide. Well, neither team will be able to say they didn't have opportunities. So many times it's how well do you finish? And today there have not been finishes, and give credit to the Keeps. They've made some impressive saves in some tough situations. There's been a miss here or there, but by and large, it's been Ellie Nielsen and Dakota Anderson that have continued to prohibit any goals being scored through 68 minutes. That touch negated. A little check put on there is this ball heading down. Sent all the way back here to Dakota Anderson. Working up the middle here with Ritchie. Plays this wide. Chip to ball for Bailey. Baldwin. Played well that time by Plew. As she'll send it up and out. Thrown in for Zillis. Deflected. And it will be a deep throw in here for Crimson. Crimson throwing in. Pressure here by Mountain Crest. Taken over by Mountain Crest. Crystal looking for service. That deflected. She'll try again. Gonna look for help. Oh, another service deflected. Mercedes. Try to get it to Bentley. Another throw in here for Mountain Crest. Couldn't get the clear. Crystal. And they'll play it out for another throw in. And a whistle here. Going to be a kick for Mountain Crest is Baldwin drawing the call. 70th minute closed, complete. And a chance here. We had a stoppage there. Oh, I thought we did. Never mind. It'll be Bentley looking backside, headed up. And not the contact Mountain Crest would have liked to have had. Nilsson able to send it down. There's Lucy. Has support, wants it back. They're going to push it to Gibb. Gibb with an opportunity, trying to serve and deflected out by Bentley Barrera. To the corner now with Crimson. That ball on cue, sails through, and then wide. Oh, goodness. Dakota came out to punch that ball away and left the net uncovered. The Mountain Crest defense able to keep Crimson out of the goal. Deflected out there by Crystal. Baldwin trying to make a push. Plew there first and sends it out. Off the foot of Nielsen. Hadley. Boy, it looked like she had a lane and Plew took it away. Hadley back with it here. Crystal trying to work around Gibb. And it will be a kick here for Crimson Cliffs. Nielsen to put it in play. Here's Richie. Looking up, trying to find Crystal. Well, that will roll through. Nielsen again. Good battle there, the call on Mountain Crest. Touchdown by Blanchard. She will put this in play. Here's Gibb. Trying to play up with Lucy. That knocked out by Brittany Egbert. Entering the 75th minute. Mountain Crest will send it up. Cardenas. Over with Park. Blanchard trying to chip one up. Baldwin had to get it onside. She's trying to make the push now as Plu plays it wide. Substitution here for both sides. Sadie Coggins coming back on here for Mountain Crest, as well as Riley Baldwin. And Marissa Woolley for Crimson Cliffs. Here's Hadley. Hadley straight away. Hadley looking for a shot and pushed it wide. Kept with the back line. Boy, not much steam on that one. Ends up being given away. Bailey Baldwin plays back wide here. Still with Mountain Crest. That deflected and sent out of the box. I think it was Cameron Brown who was there defensively for Crimson Cliffs, but a Mountain Crest throw-in coming up. Hadley, oh, nice move. Plays ahead. Baldwin looking for a shot. Knocked down and kept by Nielsen. Here comes Crimson Cliffs. Oh, what a challenge. Made there by Bentley Barrera. Here come the Mustangs. Played to Baldwin. Emily Gibb just now getting to her feet. She was slow to get up as the shot here caught. She hit the turf hard, was kind of holding that hip a little bit. She looks to shake it off and be okay here. Sent back up by Mountain Crest. And boy, you see Nielsen recognizing had to get that away from Baldwin, does just that. It'll be a Mountain Crest throw-in. Crimson here to throw in. Thrown in by Mountain Crest. Couldn't keep it in. Baldwin had that get mixed up. That played out by Mountain Crest. Well, that one right into the body of Riley Baldwin. As a change of lighting here, natural lighting. The sun's setting here and the stadium lights coming on the field. A whistle here, call on Mountain Crest. Crimson will have the kick, shy of midfield. Final minute of regulation. Had it out of the box. Off the side of the foot, left it for Gibb. Gibb can create another chance here. Could Crimson. And we're going to get a whistle here, and a card going to be shown. Lucy booked here in the 80th minute. 30 seconds to go. Can Mountain Crest get one more opportunity? Finds its way to Coggins. Coggins, that one didn't make its way through. Taken away by the Mustangs, sent into the box. Nielsen will gather. As the countdown on here in regulation, 80 minutes will not be enough. Overtime coming up in the 4A final between Mountain Crest and Crimson Cliffs. Welcome back. Ready to start overtime. Golden goal situation in our 4A final. Mountain Crest, Crimson Cliffs. Gonna go extra time. We'll play 2 10-minute periods. First to score wins. If there's no score, as these two teams know from their semifinal, we'll head to a shootout. This ball sent over the top, gathered there by Anderson. That ball played out. Sent up by Crimson Cliffs. Felt like the last couple of minutes of regulation maybe saw some tiredness by Crimson Cliffs. I mean, you think about both these two teams having to go overtime in the semifinals, going shootout. Those games were yesterday. So they went 100-plus minutes last night. They're going 80-plus minutes tonight. I mean, it is you got some tired legs out there, and for good reason. As this ball sent up, Baldwin trying to get on that for Mountain Crest. And coming back was Nelson for Crimson Cliffs to win that back. Here's Gibb, marked, looking for some support there. Played ahead now with Nelson. Nelson having to deal with Hadley. Hadley Brera able to take that battle, but Crimson Cliffs with some nice support there from fielding, keeping it down on this end. Blanchard sends it back up. And that ball cleared up. Cardenas. Hadley lost her footing. That ball behind Lucy. Lucy not going to be able to get there. Too much behind that one. From Anderson. That one almost given up. Gibb trying to get there. First there was Bentley, and last touched by Crimson Cliffs. Tell you, Gibb trying to stretch out. Maybe an early indication of cramps. This one over the head of Baldwin. Cardenas there for some support. Pushed out with Coggins. Coggins. A shot. Hadley did not hit it squarely. Pushed wide as Siphonia goes and gathers. Taken away by Crimson Cliffs. Lucy coming up to help. Looking for Jansen. Oh, and Jansen maybe got turned around a little bit. Here's Hadley. Baldwin trying to make a run. This ball in front of her, and Nielsen will come to the top of the box to collect. Approaching the midway point in this first overtime. Looking up for Meadows. Here's Bell. Service, and Nielsen able to gather, and now Gibb is down. She's I think cramping here. Yeah, she is. Teammate coming over to try to help her. As we'll get a stoppage here, 5:18 to go. And Emily Gibb trying to stretch out here. Back in play. Here's Bentley. Bentley gets it back from Hadley. Played out there by Crimson. Bentley here to throw in, looking for Baldwin. Lucy clearing it towards midfield. Played up here. This play onside in the box. Centers. Oh, just missed Baldwin. A great opportunity. Just a yard in front of the outstretched leg of Bailey Baldwin. That's a good opportunity created in overtime. Hadley. That was cut off. Here's Ritchie. Looking ahead here. Baldwin trying to stay on it. Cardenas able to get that away. Ritchie trying to keep the pressure on, and that played out by Cardenas. Nielsen won't be able to keep that in. We'll head to the corner with the Mustangs. Summer Siphonia will take this for Mountain Crest. Nielsen bats it out. Lucy lost a shoe on the play. Shot here over the crossbar. Blanchard pushing ahead. And the whistle here is Lucy had that foot taken out from under her. So a kick for Crimson here at midfield. Put in play with Cardenas. Headed away from the top of the box, settled by Blanchard. I'll try again, but that will be well in front. Here's Ritchie. Final minute of this first overtime. Nilsson going to come out, smother it. Headed up by Ritchie, but unable to be kept in. Playing up for Hadley. I wonder if Hadley is experiencing some cramps as well. We've seen her not quite the same burst as early on. Of course, she's played most of this contest as that ball played out. Countdown on here in the first overtime. And might get this in play, but there will be no opportunities. So overtime number 1 complete. Still no score. We got one more coming up in the 4A final. Ten more minutes on the clock. If there's no score, shootout. Both the semis went to a shootout, and the final has been as tightly contested as those were. Baldwin. Nice turn inside, and that just poked away. I'll tell you, Bailey Baldwin still looks fresh. As a whistle here on the challenge, this is going to be a card. Card given here to Cameron Brown. We've seen a lot of offensive players, defensive players that have seemed slowed up in the overtimes as the night has worn on, and Bailey Baldwin still has that same jump. You wonder if that's going to be able to help differentiate Mountain Crest in this second overtime. There will be an opportunity here with the ball spotted about 27 yards out. It'll be Safonia to take the kick. Safonia looking for a game winner, and she hits it. Oh, what a strike by Safonia as the Mountain Crest Mustangs. It took 91 minutes, but they get the win. The state championship is headed back to the Mountain Crest. An absolute fantastic effort by Crimson Cliffs. They gave it their all. This was about as even of a final as you will see. But a strike from Safonia will lift Mountain Crest to the top of 4A.
Thank you for your sportsmanship and please show